Welcome back, my little cat travelers, to another reading, guys. We are doing the Winter Festival 2024, guys. We have a long one to do today. Yeah, so we're gonna rewatch the video, guys. Once again, I'm gonna do the exact same thing as last time since it was super fun, guys. We're gonna watch the video. If I have anything to say, I will pause it. You guys could watch my live reaction. So yeah, this I'm not watching it live, guys, but I didn't really follow it today. Like, I actually purposely stay away from social media or anything. So I'm excited to see what's coming. I know some of it, but you know, I mostly stay cleared of it. So we'll see what's happening, guys. So we're gonna fast forward it a little bit. So we start. So we're gonna save some time a little bit. So let's go. All right, we're gonna fast forward a little bit. It's a long one, guys. It's a long one. An hour and 45 minutes, guys. It's a big one.
I know what you're thinking.
All right.
You're thinking, Scott, if this video is pre-recorded and it's not live, then why do you need a starting soon graphic? Why are you acting like you're getting ready to go live? And to that I say, look, we just want to give you the feeling like this is live. Yes, I'm somewhere else in the world right now. I'm actually perhaps getting on a plane with Varuo to go on a little adventure as we speak. But that doesn't mean we can't still feel like this is a live stream. And with that, I am Scott, your community manager for another Eden, Cat Beyond Time and Space. Just a reminder, as we say at the beginning of every live stream, we would greatly appreciate it if you would not post any spoilers. We do understand that this time our colleagues for the Japan version of the game have started an hour earlier than we have here. And some of you, if you are watching that, may already know what is about to come. To those of you, I please ask not to spoil it for everybody here in chat.
Good stuff.
Doing so would just please keep the conversation relevant to here. We'll do our best to keep things relevant here, and as we move along, we will actually get closer, I believe, to those on the Japan side. So we appreciate your cooperation greatly. We want to give this a live feeling, so we're not going to, show edits. You won't see, if I'm making mistakes, you're just going to see those mistakes without us covering them over. Anyway, today I'm actually joined
it's so
by
funny. I love
a second guest who is going to help us, who usually is a little quiet during these live streams, but today he's here. The one and only Varuo. Varuo, say hi.
Look at that. I also have him. So I guess he is.
Wake up. Varuo.
A cat beyond time and space.
There he is.
That's adorable.
Everybody give Varuo a round of applause.
Aww. And that little poster too, Potted Cups too.
Now, without further ado, let us start the festivities. This is, as the
come on
slide here indicates, the Another Eden Winter Festival 2024, on which we will revealing Next Symphony. And once again, by the way, in the spirit of making this feel like a normal live stream, how are you all today in the chat?
There's no
Melody,
live chat up
nice
there. It's kind of funny.
Pexe, I see you there. No waifu, no laifu. Thanks for coming.
Oh,
I see you. I may not actually be here right now, but I see you. Before we get into this, let us quickly go over a campaign that's going on that's going
cool.
on right
we
now.
Did
the pre-live stream campaign
super
for the
fast,
Another Eden
nice.
Winter Festival 2024 is on. Everyone will get Chrono Stones, depending on the number of reactions to the campaign post on the both global and Japan side. So if you haven't engaged with the post, it's up right now on our social media. Please go check those out. Go engage with them, and we'll see what we end up with at the end of this. Now, what do you all think in chat the new symphony is?
I'm gonna pause it right here. For real, the new symphony, I had a couple idea. One crazy idea was actually Nikkei, but that was kind of like more for the laws. But the trail series is kind of like getting more popular. So I would have thought like my money would have been like on trail Trails in the Sky, or I still want Berserk. I know it's never gonna happen, but like a Berserk crossover would be kind of cool. Or I know Nier Automata, the guy, the franchise is kind of is very like, you know, open to do collabs. So one of the three would be my guess actually, but we'll see.
We get any guesses here?
Yeah. So
Oh,
sadly,
that's a good guess.
So sadly, I kind of know what's the symphony because I saw it on my YouTube by mistake. But still, I'm gonna do the exact same reaction as I did.
Ooh, I hadn't thought of that one. Well, no better time to reveal than now.
All right.
Veruo. Drum roll, please. A drum. Veruo.
So much effort. I love it.
Veruo. Drum roll. Just a basic drum roll. Basic drum roll, please.
Hmm.
空間島っていうなんてことない島のラーゼンボーデンっていうなんてことない村、そこで暮らすなんてことない私のもう一つの冒険が始まろうとしていた。あの夏の向こう側で。
Atelier Ryza. It actually fits with the game. Actually, like it fits with the game. I'm not really a big fan of the franchise, but it does fit. I did play Atelier Ryza on PS2, I believe, and it was not for me too much micromanagement. But I seen this girl a lot, and I know a lot of people like that girl. So it fits. It actually fits. She's also super thick. It's nice. But yeah, it kind of fit. Oh wow, abs. These are colorful casts of character, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I like that girl with the blue and red eyes. I hope she's playable. Did we get a wizard?
一緒に見に行けたらいいね。青い空。
Blue girl?
ないなら作ればいい。私の錬金術で。
Of course. That's a shame. The only character I found cool is not playable. Crap. It fits with the theme of the game, which I like. It's exciting. I'm learning something new. It's a thing I don't know.
All right. What do we think, everyone? What do you all think in the chat?
It's pretty good. Surprised, but it's pretty good. They really made her like thick.
I
Look at
gotta
that
agree.
thickness.
Veruo. I gotta be consistent with my directions here. Veruo. Maybe I look strongly over this way. What do you think?
This is amusing to me.
I think Veruo is just as excited as we are. That's right. A new symphony is coming, and that symphony is Another Eden, the cat beyond time and space together with Atelier Ryza, Everdarkness, and the secret hideout. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is Atelier Ryza?
I'm not gonna lie though, I don't think anyone of like could foreseen this being the collab, which is neat.
Well, allow me to tell you.
Oh wow.
What is the Atelier series? A well-known series of JRPG focused around alchemy, beginning in 1997 with the release of Atelier Marie, the Alchemist of Salbert. Known for its synthesis system that allows items to be combined into new forms, the game also features charming characters and fantastical stories. Atelier Ryza, Everdarkness, and the Secret Hideout, released in 2019, was the first of 3 Secret series games, which have sold over 2 million copies and
good.
brought the series to over 7.5 million units sold worldwide. 2023 also saw the release of the smartphone game, Atelier Ryza, Forgotten Alchemy, and the Polar Knight Liberator. The newest entry in the series, Atelier Yumiya, the Alchemist of Memories and the Envisioned Land, is planned for a global release on March 21, 2025, so please look forward to that.
Interesting. It's nice.
Moving right along, what is Atelier Ryza?
Beautiful.
Even though everyone has them, the memories we create with our friends are special to each and every one of us. The story of Atelier Ryza is about a girl and her friends on the verge of adulthood, discovering what is most important to them. The concept of Atelier Ryza, Everdarkness, and the Secret Hideout is true to life youths that develop together, even if just a little bit. This first title in the Secret series follows an ordinary girl, Ryza, and her good friend as they have a summer adventure through an encounter.
Seems like a wholesome,
with
a wholesome series, like very like cutesy.
How you all
fantasy,
feeling
like,
in the chat?
Cute fantasy, yeah, like very like storybook fantasy.
Vero, how are you
Everything's,
feeling
like,
over there?
clean and beautiful. Aw, how come mine isn't the exact same color or the exact same like form?
Well, we have some comments today, some messages from people on the Right Flyer Studios team, which I'd be happy to share with you right now. Please, first let's listen to this video letter from the Atelier series producer director.
Okay.
Enjoy.
皆さんこんにちは。アトリエシリーズプロデューサーの細井です。今回はアトリエ秘密シリーズ第1作のライザのアトリエ常闇の女王と秘密の隠れ家よりライザ、クラウディア、レント、タオ、アンペル、リラの6名がアルドたちの世界へやってきました。そして彼らと共に時空を超える冒険を繰り広げます。消えたクラウディアを探してアナザーエデンの世界を探索するアルドとライザたち。突如現れた霧の古城を探索し錬金術で謎を解明する彼らの新たな出会いと冒険をぜひ体感してみてください。
This is interesting.
ディレクターの阿比子真一です。大ボリュームのシナリオはもちろん新天地で作られたアトリエでの採取や調合もお楽しみいただけます。アトリエシリーズには欠かせない樽もご用意いただきました。コラボシナリオだけでなく長く楽しんでいただけるコンテンツが盛りだくさんです。皆様ぜひアナザーエデンとライザのアトリエコラボをお楽しみください。
I remember those slimes from the game, and guys, obviously I will be streaming it as soon as it releases to do my voice acting because I actually enjoy doing that. So yeah, I'll be there, guys. I'll be there. This is interesting. Not
Thank you
something
very
I was
much
expecting,
for that
but
message, Hosoi-san and Abiko-san.
It's pretty
we
cool.
have another video letter for you. This one from Global Version producer Koike-san and Global Version dev member Baki-san, also known as
Baki.
the very same Baki who skirts my karaoke invitation sometimes, but also brings you those very valuable Baki's Battle Tips segments every day. Please enjoy.
I'm gonna pause it right here, guys. I made a post on Reddit. We should have Becky's battle tip in the game as like global and every other language. They should be there. You click on it, and then you have an image of whatever. Like, you have an image of his tips. Don't even need to translate it. Just have it in the game, so you can have like Becky and we can have Scott do something in the game. Put them in the game. They're there. That'd be fun. That'd be really cool thing to do.
Hello everyone.
グローバルワンプロデューサーの小池です。
グローバルバン開発メンバーのバッキーです。いやー、とうとうこの日やってきましたね。
はい、そうですね。本日は競争の放送ということで、
はい
ライザのアトリエとのコラボを発表させていただきました。
楽しみですね。これライザがですね、アルドたちとどのようにこう絡んでくるのか、はい、今から楽しみで、やっぱり夜しか眠れません。
はい、夜大体普通寝るんですけれどもはい、ということで、さておきなんですが、今回の競争のお祝いのメッセージとしましてですね、グローバル版の皆さんへお伝えしたく、ビデオメッセージのお時間をいただきました。
はい、なんか競争だけではなく、重大な発表も
はい、そうですね。競争の詳細もそうなんですけれども、競争以外のアップデート、そしてですね、新キャラの情報に加えまして、重要な情報がございますので、ぜひ最後までお楽しみください。
はい、こうご期待ですね。
はい、今回ライザたちがですね、アナザーアイデンの世界にやってきます。
はい、これっていうことはやっぱりこの錬金術とかがね、出てくるんですかね。
はい、錬金術を使って謎を解明していくっていう話になるんですけれども。
なるほど。うちにも錬金術に関するお話がありましたよね。
はい、外史第2弾のお話があったんですけども、今回アルマは直接は関係ないんですけれども、そっちの話もぜひ面白いので。
Missed opportunity right there to have Alma. That would have been great.
遊んでという方はぜひ遊んでみてください。
そうですね。今回のコラボではライザーはもちろんだと思いますが、どんなキャラがアルトたちの世界にやってくるんでしょうか。
はい、そちらはですね、この後詳細がありますので、詳しくは言いませんけれども、ライザーをはじめとする全6キャラが登場します。
いつも通り豪華ですね。
はい、いつも通りのやりごたえのある競争になっているので、ぜひお楽しみにしてください。
はい、これPV も見ましたけど、もう本当早くやりたい。
まずはですね、ちょっと放送で期待感をちょっとここで持ってもらって、でアップデート後に楽しんでいただけたらと思います。
そうですね。で競争の次はですね、グローバル版の周年と、グローバル版はこの時期もう楽しみがいっぱいなんですよね。
はい、クリスマスも来て、お正月も来るし、そんなところですね。
はい、いいことしかないです。なので引き続き、全世界でアナザーアイデンを盛り上げていきましょう。
はい、そうですね、全力で盛り上げていきますので、今後ともよろしくお願いします。はい、それではですね、引き続き放送をお楽しみください。それではまた、放送かビデオレターでお会いしましょう。
バイバイ。
Oh man, it was so awkward. I love it.
Thank you for that letter, Koike-san and Baki-san. To keep it actually rolling along, we've got even more messages from dev team members that I'd like to share with you.
As a dev myself,
everybody's very excited about this series, so they're excited to share their thoughts and feelings about it with you. This next video letter comes to us from Japan version producer Hirasawa-san, as well as a player of the global version, but main story director Takeshima-san, and game designer and content planner Sanagawa. Please enjoy.
That's kind of cool.
Hello everyone. 日本版プロデューサーの平沢です。グローバル版プレイされている皆さんにはお二人が久々かもしれないですね。ということで、久しぶりになる二人から自己紹介お願いしてもよろしいですか。
はい、そうですね、第3部後編の時以来でしょうか。お久しぶりです。アナザーアイデンディレクターの竹島です。
はい、はじめまして、真川悟と申します。アナザーエデンではコンテンツの企画やゲームデザインを担当しているほか、メインストーリーを含むいろいろなクエストのスクリプト、いわゆるプログラムのコード的なものを実装して監修したりしています。
ありがとうございます。さて、今回ライザのアトリエ常闇の女王と秘密の隠れ家とコラボさせていただくことになったんですけれども、アトリエシリーズはですね、日本でも有名な RPG のシリーズということで、以前からですね、ぜひコラボさせていただきたいなと我々も思っていたんですが、今回ですね、ライザのアトリエの、記念すべき周年というところもあり、この機会をいただいて非常に光栄に思っております。で、そして今回ですね、競争遥かなる英知と秘密の古城は竹島さんと真川さんが企画やゲームデザインの方を担当していただいておりますので、ぜひ見どころの方を紹介してもらえればと思います。じゃあよろしくお願いします。
はい、まずは今回のコラボの内容なんですけれども、ストーリーとしてライザのアトリエではひと夏の冒険という
Summer adventure, hopefully there's going to be bikinis and swimsuit and watermelon. That's what I want.
短い期間の中で描かれる仲間たちの成長と、冒険がとても印象的なんですけれども、それを感じていただける内容になっていると思います。またアナザーエデンとライザのアトリエのそれぞれの世界観があるからこその展開が含まれていまして、双方のファンの方に楽しんでもらえるものになりました。
はい、そして点のコラボといえば原作になった作品のシステムを、再現するっていうのが一つの見どころになってます。で、今回もいくつかご用意させていただいていて、詳細はこの後の放送でご紹介するんですけれども、真中さんの方から簡単にそちらのご説明お願いできますか。
はい、アトリエシリーズといえば材料を掛け合わせてアイテムを作り出す調合がメインで、イメージされるところかなと思いますが、ライザこと秘密シリーズで進化した調合をアナデンで再現させていただきました。もちろん調合で作ったアイテムを戦闘とかで使うといったシステムもご用意しております。その他ライザたちのコラボキャラたちだけが使うことができる戦闘システムなども複数用意していますので、コラボならではの特別な冒険をぜひ楽しんでいただけると幸いです。
そうですね。ライザが錬金術で行う調合が結構こうストーリーに潜んでいる謎の解決だったりとか、あと探索、バトルみたいなところで様々なものに大きく関わっています。なのでライザのシステム再現っていう点はもちろんあるんですけれども、この調合というのを中心に一つの RPG としてこだわって作りました。
はい、毎度のことながら今回のコラボもアナデンとライザのアトリエ双方のプレイヤーの方が楽しめる内容となっておりますので、ぜひご期待ください。
はい、今回も気合いの入ったコラボになってますので、ぜひ皆さんに楽しんでいただければと思います。それでは最後にお二人から一言ずつよろしくお願いします。
はい、アナザーエデンの世界でライザのアトリエの可愛らしい世界観を堪能できる今回のコラボ、早く皆様にお届けしたいです。
はい、リリース時期はですね、ひと夏ではないんですけれども、今回このアルドやライザたちの時空を超えた温かな大冒険をお楽しみください。
はい、それでは引き続き放送をお楽しみください。せーの、バイバイ。
It's adorable. It's
All
so
right.
like
Well,
genuine.
thank
I
you
think, I
very
find.
much, Hirasawa-san, Takeshima-san, and Sanagawa-san. Once again, a lot of people are coming to weigh in on this collaboration, and I'm particularly excited about this video letter. It's not very often that we get an opportunity to hear from members of our art team, some of the more creative sorts. This letter comes from Another Eden lead artist, Kawamura-san.
All right. Okay, that's nice.
Hello everyone. アナザーエデンリードアーティストの川村です。グローバル版の皆様は初めましてですよね。よろしくお願いします。普段私はアナザーエデンでアートチームのマネジメントや背景チームのマネジメントを担当しております。
You look so serious. It's awesome.
自分自身は丸々一つのフィールドを描くことはあまりないのですが、チーム全体の制作を滞りなく進めるために大きなところから小さなところまでアイデア出しやラフスケッチの制作などを行いながらマネジメントを行っています。皆さんが冒険した場所の中にも私が考えたデザインが入っているかもしれません。例えばメインストーリー3部前編の美意識の村の建物のデザインだったり、3部後編の巨樹の湖は大元のデザインを自分が担当しておりますし、3部後編の UI 用アイコン一部は最終調整を自分が担当していたりします。はい、今回はライザのアトリエとの競争ということで、皆様いかがでしょうか。アートチームもより一層力を入れてデザインを作成してまいりました。お話やギミック、新機能はもちろんですが、私たちアートチームが丹精込めてデザインしたフィールドにも注目していただけたらと思います。特に注目してほしいのは、まずはキャラクターたちです。キャラの魅力を伝えるために表情差分を多数描いていますし、スチル絵も何枚か描き下ろしをしています。今回の競争用にオリジナルキャラの制作もしています。またモーションやエフェクトも細部まで原作再現にこだわってますし、背景も錬金釜のある部屋や大量の書物がある文献室など、今回の競争らしさを表現できるように頑張っております。最後に UI デザインですが、こちらもアナデンのトンマナに沿いつつも、今回の競争らしさと遊びやすさを両立できるように制作しています。ライザ一行とアルドと共に進み始めた時間の先にある何かをその目で確かめてみてください。私もこれからライザたちと冒険するのが楽しみです。これからも世界中のプレイヤーの皆様に喜んでもらえるようなデザインを描いていきますので、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。まだまだ生放送は続きますので、最後までぜひご覧ください。それではまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。
grass of the same name. You could say like
Thank you
grass
very
that
much
time.
for
That'd be
that
great.
message, Kawamura-san. I hope as well that you out there in the Another Eden players can take some time to appreciate the level of detail that's going into making these animations as authentic and as true to the source as they possibly can. And now, what everybody has been waiting for.
Right. Show us the good
let's
stuff,
dig
Scott.
into the symphony content. And as we do, I want to revisit this key visual art once again. This is the key visual for the crossover here. What do you all think?
I think she's very thick like croissant, and I love it. I love it.
And here once again, I'm going to engage live.
No,
with
actually,
the
I actually
chat
like it.
And
The,
say, hey, I couldn't agree with you more.
She reminds
there.
me of Sakura, the card captor Sakura, but no,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
around,
this-
like, I think it's cool. I'm not sure about that guy with the glasses.
This is we saw
it's a
this
style
little
like
bit
I know some people
earlier,
like that
in
style,
fact,
but it's kind of
I
like
can,
too much. But I know that's
go
like
back
the
and
art style
show
of the
you
game, so I'm not
magic
gonna complain too much.
of
The
editing.
girl to his left is pretty cute. Like she's pretty standard.
This one, of course, has the logo on it and is a little bit zoomed in. So let's zoom out once again.
It fit well. It's like, you know, Aldo fits really good. I never
It
noticed how
looks so
funky
peaceful.
his
It doesn't
pants
look
are.
like any conflict could possibly be on the horizon. Well, let's get into that. But right now, we have a comment from
Okay.
key visual designer Shinuche on the key visual art. I started playing the Atelier series from the first release, Atelier Marie, and Atelier Lily. Was probably the game that I played the most in college. Each of the popular Atelier Ryza games have package art that capture a sense of summer youthfulness and the excitement of a new adventure. I've always wanted to draw art just like that. But you got your chance. I hope you all enjoy traveling with Aldo and Ryza on the brand new adventure.
I will. I'm excited.
Hey, Varuo, what do you think of the art?
I don't mind his happy.
You have such a way with words. Let's talk about the story now, shall we?
Let's see what it is.
On the story, we have a comment from just the Another Eden team here in general.
Oh.
Since we have the honor of working with the charming characters from Atelier Ryza and of hosting them in the extensive world of Another Eden, we focused on bringing the best parts and the essential qualities of both series to the fore in this crossover. We hope you'll enjoy seeing what positive effects this meeting between Aldo and Ryza and her friends brings for the world and the characters of Another Eden.
Neat.
And we do have a story summary here that I'd like to read you. Now, normally I would read this in a movie trailer voice, or I would read this in, as with the last case, the romantic comedy trailer voice. I'm not going to do the crossover, the disservice of sullying its good reputation with my silliness. So I'm just going to read this to you straight. Crystal of Wisdom and the Secret Castle. Here's the story. One day, Ryza and her friends are drawn into a mysterious hole in space. On the other side, they find a strange castle shrouded in mist. At the same time, Aldo accepts a request to investigate a dangerous spreading mist. Within the fog, he finds a dilapidated castle. Two worlds overlap, and event long suspended fall into motion again. What awaits these brave travelers at the end of their newest adventure?
I'm interested.
All right, now let's
All right,
move on
the
to
good stuff now.
character introductions.
you know.
As we do, just from the chat here, a quick show of hands. How many of you are familiar with the Atelier series?
I'm gonna half raise my hand. I played it, like, as I said, I played Atelier Iris, I believe.
Some of you are.
I
yes.
saw one of my
Yes,
friends
watching
played a
this live,
couple,
yes.
if I recall. Again, it's not my style. It's a lot of like menus.
And of those who are familiar with the series, how many of you would you identify yourselves as Atelier fans?
Sadly, that's not the case for me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Well, just as a bit of a primer for fans, you probably are already familiar with these characters. But for anybody who doesn't know, I'd like to go through some of the characters that you will be able to see
Let's meet
in
them.
this crossover. And
I'm excited with the girl with the claw, but she's not gonna be in it. So
We begin with our first crossover character,
Rizalin
an ordinary
Stout.
girl, yet not so ordinary alchemist, Ryza Stout,
Stop.
otherwise known as Ryza, voiced by Yuri Noguchi and illustrated by our very own Takehito Exa. A little bit about Ryza here, a young alchemist from Kirkin Island. Once an ordinary farmer's daughter, her meeting with Impel put her on the path to greatness. More on him later. Energetic and with a strong sense of justice, she's always looking for adventure with her friends Lent, Teo, and Claudia. More on them later.
Very main
was that?
character energy. Oh.
I'm sorry, Burrow, did you have something to say here? No? Okay, well, let's move on then. To Claudia, the aforementioned Claudia, voiced by Hitomi Owada. This Claudia is illustrated by Shinichi, a young woman who came to Kirkin Island with her merchant father. Her traveling lifestyle meant few chances to make friends, but she soon grew close with Ryza, and they went on various adventures. Quiet and reserved, she could be bold when needed. She treasures her flute, but is often too shy to play it in front of others.
Okay.
And next, we have Impel Volmer.
That's a little bit...
Illustrated by Yamazaki, voiced by Hirofumi Nojima, a wandering alchemist visiting Kirkin Island to investigate a certain ruin. Currently, Ryza's alchemy teacher and Tao's teacher of ancient studies. Despite his youthful looks, he gives off a timeless air. Though he sometimes disagrees with his bodyguard Leela, they get along swimmingly. And we have a comment here from Takehito Exa,
Very sad that we don't
the
get
illustrator for Ryza, who says, "I was certainly nervous to be drawing a national idol, and a character I love a lot myself. I conferred with Hirasawa-san, Momoto-san, as well as Kei from the art team, to think of how Ryza would look in another Eden's world. I hope you look forward to adventuring with her."
Her screen there really fits the theme, which I like.
For your information, all three of these characters that I have just introduced to you will become your allies simply by progressing through the symphony's storyline, and all three can perform Stellar Awakening in the content unlocked after clearing the symphony.
I really hope they're more useful than the King of Fighter unit, because the King of Fighter units are good, but I don't think they're that useful.
Chat?
Maybe because I have too many units in the game, but I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. You know, don't come at me. It's cool. If you guys like them, it's cool. I just hope that they're strong
Moving right
and they're
along.
useful, because most of the time, like collabs. See, Lila, that's the one I
more
want.
characters that you will meet in this symphony. Ryza's friends will appear with voice acting. We have Lent, voiced by Takuma Terashima.
Wonder why I like
Tao,
Lila.
voiced by Yui Kondo. And Lila, voiced by Haruka Tsurui. Any favorites? Who
Lila and
are
Lent
some
are
of
actually
your
kinda
favorite
cool.
characters here in the chat?
I would probably like, if I was playing the game, Lent would probably be my type of characters. I like characters with like big guys with big sword.
How about you?
That's my trope. Well, he's not feeling well.
Oh, could be quite a contentious choice.
What do you guys? What about you guys? Which one's your favorite?
Ooh. Also appearing are some original characters exclusive to this symphony, including Ludovica, voiced by Akari Yura, a young girl left closed up in the castle, unaware of the truth of the outside world. Bright and honest, she worries for Karna, who has yet to return. And the just mentioned Karna, voiced by Kurumi Orihara, Ludovica's attendant and her closest friend, intelligent and brave, and a deeply kind person. She and Ludovica have lived together in the castle for some time, but one day she suddenly disappeared, has yet to return.
They seem to both fit the art style of the game.
Some highlights of this scenario, as mentioned before, there is going to be some voiceovers here. The story is partially voiced, and series mainstay Beryl is also included. Not only the symphony characters, but even Aldo.
Oh, I don't know what's the meme with the barrel, but...
And just to give you a little bit of a taste of that, allow me to present you with another video as a little bit of tease. Enjoy.
The sword's pretty dope. I just noticed the sword. Oh! Okay, no, this is cool. We need more of this.
人がいたのか。
あれ、魔物じゃない。
待ってくれ。勝手に入ってごめん。争うつもりはないんだ。
ごめんなさい。って、あれ？
What do y'all think of that?
Symphony only system. Again, they should carry that over to the main game.
Now let's get into some of the systems that you will be able to have fun playing with in this symphony. First, obviously, because we are collaborating with the Atelier series, we need to implement a synthesis system.
Yeah, okay.
The way that it'll work in Another Eden, using a recipe as a base, you can combine materials together to make various items. Synthesized items can be useful in exploration, gathering, and in battle. When you learn a new recipe, be sure to give it a look.
Oh my! I just remembered that we have
See, here you have a Reaper's Scythe with the effect.
I just remember we have like the tell system with the food. I should, yeah. I was like, wait, I need to check because I totally forgot. But like, I think these buff works on like everywhere in the game, right? Damn, I've been missing
grass.
some like good stuff. Oh man,
because you know, otherwise you couldn't cut grass without the scythe of a Reaper.
Hopefully I'm not saying like random stuff that's not true.
Synthesis flow. When you select a recipe for synthesis, you'll see frames called material loops that can accept materials. Each material loop has a type, and you can accept materials from that type. Each material loop also provides its own effect.
Okay.
Input materials that fulfill the requested conditions. Those additional effects will apply to the items you're synthesizing when it's finished. So you can see a picture up here of how that's going to work.
A lot of grinding. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of grinding again, which is not too bad.
Gathering. You can gather
it's not as
synthesis
bad as
materials
the
with gathering tools in the field. Make gathering tools via synthesis. Differing tools allow access to different material nodes and different types of materials. When you get a new gathering tool recipe, try to make it right away.
I will. That's interesting.
And I think we also have a couple more videos to show you here. The first one will give you a little bit of a look of the alchemy. So, go ahead.
Let's check it out. Alright, so it seems pretty simple. You know, okay, so you click on the items like always, and then you so I guess you can either capture the bugs or cut the plant. So you have a two choice. Interesting. Okay, and then the same thing is gonna be for the bug, I assume. Yeah. Okay, all right, that's okay. So at some point you're gonna need to pick something. Okay. I don't speak Japanese, so I do not know what I'm seeing here. I don't know what I'm seeing. To be fair though, if that symphony gives us the ability to like have buff and effects that like can be carried to like, you know, the normal gameplay, that'd be kind of neat. You know, a small bonus that could be interesting. I guess if I use so I can use, I guess, like water, blue water, and then like let's say the last one is like super water. So it's with a point system, and the higher the point, the better the items comes at the end. So I guess right now you're like at a B. And then you need two. You're missing one. Let's like do it anyway. Cute. And then you have your alchemy level. Okay. That's interesting.
Next, we're going to talk a little bit about the battles. Before we do that, we do have another video to give you a taste of how the battle flow. Enjoy.
Show us. Yeah, there's not really a thing to react. Everything's like super well explained and fun. Okay. Oh. I guess you can. Okay, so the alchemy is their skills. Interesting. So that's something with plus 5%, and this one is probably like a firebomb. Interesting. Okay. It doesn't cost so it doesn't cost mana, but it does. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Battle drive. There's a if you guys notice, like right there it says T level. I don't know what that is. Okay, so she does a combo with her staff. She does. Okay. I guess that's the SA skill.
今日の天気は雨のち隕石なんかいろいろ降ってこい
Chocolate, bunnies, and slime. What is this? Okay. Decent damage. Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Now you've seen just a taste of the battle flow. Let's learn a little bit more about the battle system, starting with core items. What are core items? I'll tell you. That's why I'm here. That's why we're doing this not so live stream. What? Why are you asking? Why you gotta be challenging it? I'm sorry. That's on me. Battle system core items. When Ryza, Claudia, and Impel equip core items, they can access the skill related to that item.
Okay, so it seems
this will
kind of
also change the character's first normal attacks.
What we had with their
in
Chrono
that battle.
Cross.
Core items can be obtained by collecting materials in the Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and the Secret Castle areas. And
I can't wait for amazing people that are gonna do some amazing combos with that thing. Just because I'm sure there's gonna be people out there.
This is kind of limited.
Who are gonna be able to cheese like
this
hard boss with these, which is good.
See here that Ryza has synthesized another bombs.
And another bomb.
Not just any old bomb. Another bomb. And then below that is another bomb.
Okay, so you have your move, and then your A rank, and then I guess it's going to be an S rank, which is going to be stronger. All right,
order
technical
skills.
level.
Ryza,
Okay.
Claudia, and Impel will perform orders at the start of battle. If you fulfill the orders that appear within the turn, an order skill will activate. When an order skill activates, your tactics level will increase. Play tactically to activate as many order skills as you can. You can see a little bit of how that looks up here. By raising your tactics level, Symphony character skill effects are boosted. Finally, Fatal Drive. These are powerful skills only Ryza, Claudia, and Impel can use. Raise your tactics level to more than 50 with skills or order skills, and certain skills will change into Fatal Drive. Fatal Drives can turn the tide of an entire battle.
All right, so it's another way for that.
Thoughts from the chat?
Another force, which is pretty cool.
yourselves.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice. You know, they're keeping stuff interesting.
Varua, what do you think of the battle system synthesis
My
system?
Bureau is pretty happy. I don't know if I keep looking left, guys. It's my other screen because that's where my screen is. Anyway,
You know, I haven't thought about it that way. That will be interesting to try out.
Yeah, I'm sure some people are gonna find like some crazy.
Let's talk about the new areas that we'll
All right,
see.
what do we got?
In this symphony?
These are
First,
fun. That and the music are actually.
We mentioned it in the summary, the story.
Oh wow, the
synopsis.
ruin to the left is pretty
The
beautiful.
Lonely Castle. with a very well-stocked library.
They're the assets in these games are always cute. They're always like well made and very detailed. The beds are a little bit too big. I wish though that you could, you know, sleep in the bed more and like interact more
that,
with
we
the
have
world.
this mystery
I missed
location.
that. Ooh.
I wonder what this is called.
Oh wow, the sky is beautiful.
Cool looking aurora up there in the sky.
I like it. It's probably like in battle. Background music.
Moving right along to what I think is one of the more popular segments, I think, especially when we do a crossover, but of almost any new update for any new content that we release for Another Eden.
I agree.
Is the music. Let's talk about it. Now. I'm going to, rather than awkwardly bob my head along while demonstrating some of this music to you, what I'm going to do in just a second is fade out of existence. I will go ethereal, maybe warp to another area in time and space.
Feels so old school.
And just allow the music to flow over. We're going to play a couple of songs here. We'll play them back to back. Please feel free to discuss what you think about the music in chat. The only thing that I'm going to do first to set all of these up is to say that they were all composed by members of the Bright Flyer Studio sound team. We'll begin with the first track, Other Lake. Oh.
Very anime intro, very first down, but all right, next one. Very, very beautiful song. Very calm, very castle, like in time of peace. Battle theme, nice. Good track. It's pretty good. Fits with the theme of the game. It's not too aggressive. It's more smooth. It's more like, you know, it's pretty smooth. Seems like they're kind of like picking up for time right now. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm like, all right, like, you know, it's a good song, but you know, oh man, I sound like a dude, but yeah, I'm like, all right. All right, I'll fast forward a little bit, guys, so you know. This is more ominous. This is a lot like more. That ramps up. That ramps up. I'm gonna fast forward you guys a little bit. Parse it a little bit, guys. Yeah, because I think they're actually like leaving the song, the entirety of the song, it's pretty long. But I'm sure we'll be able to enjoy the theme while we play the game, which is great. Alright, I'm still fast forwarding it. There you go.
I hope you enjoyed those tracks as much as I did to just
almost
go
took 10 minutes. I was like, all right.
everything we just listened to.
Good song. I'm not saying they're a bad song though. Good song is just
Great Adventure, composed by Takeshi Yamagami of the Right Flyer Studio Sound team. The second track that you listened to was Inverted Castle, again composed by Takeshi Yamagami of the Right Flyer Studio Sound team. Third track, entitled White Wind. It's again composed by Right Flyer Sound team member Takeshi Yamagami. And then finally there was the boss battle theme, Ambivalent.
I think my favorite one would be the third one.
I don't know how to pronounce a square. I'm gonna go with Ambivalent. Composed by Connie Noe.
Because I guess they're like
what else?
Accent aigu.
Right Flyer Studio.
And they're like it's in French. Ambivalent.
Right, so now we've introduced you to some of the story. We've introduced you to some of the characters, a bit of the area of the world, some of the systems, the battle mechanics, the synthesis mechanics, and the music. Now that we're more familiar with what this symphony is going to look like, let's take one more look again at the trailer we showed you at the top of this video. Please enjoy once again Symphony trailer.
Trailer again.
空間島っていうなんてことないし
I'm gonna fast forward this again. We've seen this. See, I get it, Scott. Like, you know, you need to, you know, you need to fill up for times. I totally get it. Totally get it. But still a cool trailer. I do enjoy these animations. I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy also these static image, very reminiscent of like old school JRPG. I'm a big fan of. I know they take a lot of work, but I just think we should get more. Like these, since like even the image with Daniel, that Noto episode or whatever it's called, we should get them from like on in the future, no matter what, in the style of whatever they're doing. We should get them because I think they're a cool idea and I think they're very nice. It brings the game more closer. Like it brings, I don't know, it brings life to the game. I find like makes it more of a, like an authentic game.
It's
and
just
not
a
just
little
like,
bit
you know,
different the second time around. Now that we know what to expect.
But hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying.
I hope you're all looking forward to it as much as I am. Let's summarize what we've learned so far about the symphony, shall we? Atelier Ryza crossover summary. Ryza and her friends appear in the symphony Crystal of Wisdom and the Secret Castle. Ryza, Claudia, and Impel will become your allies by progressing through the storyline. In addition to the series' familiar Lent, Hao, and Lila, Symphony original characters, pictured here, will also appear partially voiced.
Which is great.
And there will be a unique system. The Symphony features a unique system, synthesis, and battle scenes. How can we play this? Well, the requirement to start the Symphony
Chapter 13 is pretty close, and again,
Chapter 13,
no expiration date, guys, which we love.
Probably most of you, you know, unless some of you are here for the first time as Atelier fans, wondering what this collaboration, this other title that they're collaborating with. Most of you here have probably cleared Chapter 13. In case you haven't, that is the requirement to begin this symphony. The prologue, however, can be played after clearing main story Chapter 2. So pretty early on in the game, you can at least play the prologue.
Yeah.
And I think this will come as welcome news. There is no expiration date for this event.
FOMO is real and FOMO is bad. I have to say this, guys. I'm not a big fan of FOMO. FOMO. No. Yeah, no, FOMO is bad.
All right, now we've come to the part of the not so live stream where I ask you, our viewers, to tell me whenever we do live streams like this, whenever we roll out new content, we announce a new story, what is the question that comes to mind?
When it comes. When does it come?
No, not that one. No waifu, not that one.
When do we have the
What is
pity
the
system?
question that you want to know about this symphony?
Release date. I don't know. Release date. I don't know.
That's right. It is when. When will the symphony drop? When is the release date? Well, once again, we have to. I have to go to my partner here, Veruo. Another drum roll, please. Come on, we've been down this. Veruo. Drum roll.
I'm not gonna lie, but I just think it's Scott who just wants to show how good is at the drum. Also, all joke aside, that's one thing I like about Another Eden is whenever they present new content, even though it's not like the entirety of the content they present, but most of it is available like 2 days after. So I assume it's gonna be the same thing for now, which is, I would say December 5th or December 4th. Probably gonna be the
drum roll,
5th.
please.
So, which is good.
Another Eden, The Cat Beyond Time and Space, and Atelier Ryza, Everdarkness,
December.
and The Secret Hideout. The Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and The Secret Castle releases December 5th. And
Yay! I was right.
Watch that I
Which is great. Which is what I like.
never seem to understand doesn't actually exist.
I hate games when they show content. It's like, oh, it's gonna be available in like 2 months. You're like, ugh.
That's just a few days from now. That's just a couple of days from now, December 5th, UTC. Of course.
So for me, it's gonna be tomorrow.
What do you think?
So guys, you can
Excited?
expect me to cover this content this weekend, which means in a couple of days, 4 days from when I publish this video.
Now,
stay tuned, guys, on the channel. Make sure to
you
hit the subscribe button and the
that
like button.
we weren't going to come out to you with a big event,
when the video's
a
up.
huge symphony crossover like this, and not hit you with some tasty campaigns.
Give us
So
some crystal.
here, let's dive in to some of the details of this campaign. Okay, first,
all right, what do we got?
This is one of my favorites because it requires almost no effort. Really, all you gotta do is start the symphony, Crystal of Wisdom and the Secret Castle, and
Alright,
get
it's done.
1,000
Completed.
Chrono
Did
Stones.
everything in
That
the game.
right there, just by itself, is enough for a 10-banner pull. How about it? How about it, gang?
Yes, happy.
How about it, Veruo?
Might get some Rainbow Sister or Salt, but I'm happy.
Duration for this will be from the 3.10.0.
Perfect.
That's a nice
for
after the
holidays.
3.10.0 update through January 31st, 2025.
That's insane.
At 2:59 p.m. UTC. Man, I am not ready for it to be 2020.
Same. 2024 was like a good year, guys.
Check the in-game notice for more details. Any of you all ready for it to be?
I'm
Am I the
ready.
only one
I'm
here
gonna play
that
the
just
crap
has
out of
a
it.
crippling fear of it?
I'm gonna play the crap out of it during the holiday break. It's gonna be like welcoming. I know exactly where and when I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this in at my parents' house on the balcony outside with a giant blanket and a hot cocoa during winter. It's gonna be beautiful, and I'm gonna have a good time.
Aging.
In the suburb, close
Anybody
to
else?
Wood. So I might see
Anybody
deers
else
and
terrified of the fact that it's already 2025? Wasn't it 2022 like yesterday? Oh, the good old days.
It's crazy when you think about it, right?
In addition, we have a symphony release celebration that will be going on. You can get up to 1,000 Chrono Stones just for logging in every day.
10 characters, that's really neat.
Campaign. Because we're receiving more visits from the special cat with the red outfit. 50 Chrono Stones you will get each day for logging in.
Remember,
up
guys,
to
it takes
1,000
5 minutes to log
Chrono
in.
Stones in
Do it.
total. Duration of this, December 4th, that's tomorrow, UTC at 3 p.m. UTC through December 24th to 2:59 p.m. UTC. So be sure to log in every day during the get yourself 1,000 Chrono Stones. That is another 10 banner pull. A 10 pull encounter.
What else do you have in store for us?
And now for a third 10 pull encounter. This one for
More
our
stuff?
new players. Obviously, whenever we come out with these new symphonies, we often receive an influx of new players, fans
Which is great.
of the
New players are
series
always
that
welcome,
we're
guys. Make
collaborating
sure you
with.
share
We want
this
to make
with
sure
your
that
friends
they're
in the
welcome.
holidays.
We want to make sure that they get a head
Push
start
it
and are
to your
able to
friends.
play the story of the characters that they're coming to us for. And so to help anybody who's new, to help any maybe friends or acquaintances of you all who may be coming into another Eden for the first time, now's a good time to join. You can receive 1,000 Chronostones.
10 characters.
For joining. This applies to all players who begin after December 2nd at 3 p.m. UTC. Just be sure you need to log in anytime between December 4th at 3 p.m. UTC and January 31st, 2025
I'll be there.
2:59 p.m.
I think you messed
TC.
up. That's why we had to fade out. There you go.
In addition to all of these incredible
Social media
in-game
campaign.
campaigns that you can take advantage of, we also have a social media campaign that you could take advantage of on our social media platforms. We're active on Facebook and X, formerly known as Twitter. Let me show you what
No one
you
calls
can do
it
here.
X.
To celebrate the crossover, we are conducting a giveaway
Oh, man,
on
I
our
want
social
that.
media. We are holding this giveaway campaign once again on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Facebook. In order to participate, all you need to do is follow our account and repost the campaign post on Twitter or on Facebook.
gonna do that on
Follow
Facebook
our
too, 'cause I
account
don't
and
think I did.
comment on the campaign post with hashtag Another Eden Ryza to apply. 5 lucky winners will win an acrylic standee. Take a look
I like-
at it.
I like
think
these
you can
things, I'm not
see
gonna
the
lie.
Acrylic standee over there.
I like them.
Note that winners will receive one of 3 different acrylic standees, and you cannot choose the character.
Doesn't matter.
Please be aware.
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't matter.
If you win, hopefully you get the one you want, but they're all pretty cool. Atelier Ryza crossover celebration campaign summary. Let's go over it all because there's a lot here. First,
There's
we
a
can
lot.
get 1,000 Chronostones just by starting the Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and the Secret Castle. All you got to do is start it. Just start it. All you got to do. Duration of this is after the version 3.10.0 update through January 31st, 2025 at 2:59 p.m. UTC. In addition, today's item will be increased to 50 Chronostones for a limited duration. If my math checks out, I believe that's 20 days between December 4 and December 24. 20 times 50 is in fact 1,000 Chronostones. So be sure to log in every single day from December 4th through December 24th to get those Chronostones. Next, if you are
So at the end of the day, guys, by like just log in every day from like December 4th to January 31, and you get like 3,000 stones.
new
There you go.
to Another Eden and you started after December 2nd, start a new game and get 1,000 Chronostones. The duration of this is between
maybe
December
not
4th,
3,000 if you already
2024,
start
3
like
p.m.
if you're already
January
like in the
31st,
game, but you know, at
2025.
least 2,000.
So once again, if you are new
there you go.
to Another Eden, now is a great time.
It's a great
to get
time,
in
guys.
on
Push it on your friends during
anybody
the
who
family
had started
holidays.
after December 2nd, which was yesterday. I mean, not my yesterday.
I would say just install it on your friends and family's phone real quick, but we all know how fast the download and install is.
This is my future,
Oops.
but by the time you're seeing this, it will be your yesterday. Look, for a community manager that whose game is all about time travel, I should be better at this. But anyway, it will be your yesterday, I believe, for those who are new to the game to be able to take advantage of this new player 1,000 Chronostone campaign. You will have to log in between this time, however, December 4th, 2024, 3 p.m., January 31st, 2025, 2:59. See those times once again. And finally, over on our social media, we are giving away some acrylic standees.
I like these acrylic
so be
standees.
sure to follow us and engage with us in the way that we instructed on the last slide in order to have an opportunity at one of those acrylic standees.
All right. What else you have? What else you have in stock? Version 3.10.
All right, well, the Symphony is
Finally.
not the only thing that's coming with the 3.10.0 update. We've got more things in store for you.
What do we got?
Including a new character.
Ooh.
I'd like to introduce you to her right now, please, in this video.
All right. What do we got?
A gentle breeze for
God
my little
damn. All right. Woo. Ooh, Azama. What is that? Oh. All right, fist user. Oh, love that pose. Alright, let's see. Earth type, blunt attack of all enemy XL, user critical 100%, 3, blah blah blah. Earth types plus 50%, 3 turns, max times 3. Okay, so she's a fifth Earth user. Wow, her moves, her animation is pretty cool. Earth type, blunt attack of all enemy times 5 XL, guarantee critical, consume all albedo, and strengthening increase based on the number of stack albedo. Okay. Roaring Bash Dance. Blood attack damage is increased, non-blunt attack damage is decreased. Alright, so it's a blunt zone. Activate on allies other than you use an all enemy attack skill. Activate up to 5 times turn, which is a weird thing. Effect execute chain ability specific scattered kick. Scatter kick. Erg type blunt attack of all enemy times XL2 and inflict stun strength further increased based on numbers of fist hammer equipped allies in frontline, excluding the user. Okay, so it's supposed to, okay. This is gonna fit well with my Tsubame. Consume charge blunt attack of all enemy X times 5 XL and deploy. Ooh, okay. That's actually pretty dope. Nirvana, alright.
Be careful out there.
At the battle, frontline stack 15 albedo on user and with 4 fist hammer characters in frontline deployed.
Hey guys.
Earth type, blunt attack of all enemy and user gained singular focus for 3 turns. In stellar burst, strength increased by 20 and user enter get serious mode for 3 turns. An ally in the slot to user right use hold ground. Okay.
Time to show the kids how it's done.
She's older, I love it. I love her so much.
Another Eden. The cat beyond time and space.
What do you all think of it?
All right, guys. Before you start talking, I just want to say something. So I seen this character before on the Reddit, and a lot of people are kind of like not sure about her outfit and how she looks, how revealing that she looks. I just want to throw my 2 cents here. I personally think she's revealing enough. I would have even agreed maybe a little bit more. To me, doesn't cross the line. Really depends also like of her character, of her personality. If she's like an older woman, more kind of like mature, more, you know, in tone with like her body and her sexuality, that I do not care. Like look wise, I think she's pretty cool. Like I like her black hand. I just like her design. Like I don't think it's too much. I think it's not on the line, but it's close. Like maybe a little bit more. Like if you guys know, there's like another game out there called Azur Lane, which that game has a lot of like cool character costume. That's pretty much how they make money anyway. And that's to me that's the line. Like anything past that is too much. So I would see this character fit in that game. So to me, it's there. Like it's very close. Also, she has a very type of body which I like. Yeah, I will roll for her because I think she's my new waifu. And Vanessa Labrie, beautiful voice.
Thoughts?
I personally love it. I don't see any problem
Perhaps a new favorite for anybody here in chat?
It is, yeah, it is a new favorite. Hopefully she's easy to use. Yeah, I don't know, I freaking love her design.
Kid, voiced by Vanessa.
I'm gonna pause it here. I just love her design. Like the more I look at it, like the black and white is really nice. The hair. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's like she's elegant, she's not too vulgar. She's thick, which I like, which I love very much. Yeah. Man, I got nothing. I'm speechless. This is like a cool design. Like, more of this, please. Even like the beauty mark here. No, the fangs. I don't know about the fangs though. Like, fangs equal vampire. Vampire would, to me, would equal like a character that, like, you know, kind of like if he sucks life or something. So I don't know about the fangs, but we'll see. Maybe the only thing I would have added a little bit more, and that just because it's my personal taste, but like more piercings and like more, maybe like a lip piercing or like a ear piercing with a lip to the chain, like a chain to the lips, or a little bit more, maybe piercing and tattoos. You know, go all in of like alt goth of like metal girl look, because that's what this reminds me of.
A vivacious woman who loves beautiful things. Easy to get along with, but difficult to get close to. She prefers to watch others have fun rather than join in herself. Graceful and powerful, she occasionally can be seen to bend over as though in pain. This encounter will be added in the version 3.10.
Nice.
Comment here from art team member K, who says, when I first got the brief, I thought, wait, she's a cool ant type? And she's really important too? And she looks really nice? There were a lot of aspects to include, but I had fun getting them all in there.
Look, we all know it. Scott knows it. I know it. You guys know it. It's a trope in certain type of anime. I'm an older guy. That's what I like. This to me screams woman. I like this. More aunt type character, please.
Her design includes plant motifs, and after reading her quest stories, I can really see why. There are a lot of aspects like that scattered around, so I hope you enjoy looking for those.
God damn, I don't know. I think she's cool. Like, her voice is pretty cool.
And she's coming with a sidekick, Hazama. Oh, look at that. A strange being that seems to be attached to id. It stays near her in spirit form, but can manifest when id calls. The name Hazama is one id came up with and serves as little more than a nickname.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but like, yeah, very like extreme goth or alternative, or like very kind of like that type of subculture. Especially with like that little sidekick that reminds me of like I would say like an enemy, like a flying demon monster from like any anime with like demons that are cute. Top of my head, I have Cult of the Lamb. I don't know, you guys, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but I love it. It's beautiful.
And now it is time for everybody's favorite crunchy mechanical meta segment in which you learn, do I want this character based on their abilities and attacks and whatnot? It is time once again, that's right, for Backy's Battle Tips, brought to you by Backy. Id Edition, Id Battle Tips. Number 1 is an Earth-type, blunt-type attacker. Anybody who is in need with their Earth parties, rejoice. Make use of her new battle system, Earth Split Sal, unique skill. Earth-type blunt attack on all enemies ×5 XL and guaranteed critical. Consume all Abide and strength increased based on number of stacked Abide.
Okay.
Abide, stack 1 when using learned skill Abide from unique skill.
All right.
A skill aside from unique skill. Reverberate. Deploy Roaring Bash stance and users max MP plus 15% and gain MP regen 3 times.
Not bad.
Metal Crusher Kick. That sounds cool. Earth-type blunt attack on all enemies and damage plus 60% if user attacks after target. Gain Delayed Strike for 3 turns and damage when critical increased.
To everyone out there, do not use her speed nod when you level her up. Don't do like I did with Daisy. Don't do that. Please don't.
All is emptiness. It really is an apt. This seems like somebody who grew up in the emo era that I did of emo pop rock. All is emptiness. User's power plus 50% and speed plus 50% and gain over critical for 3 turns. In Roaring Bash Stance, power and speed buff effect and increased times 2.
I'm gonna say this, guys, but she's your cool hand that gives you a beer when you're like a teenager, or like she's the end of one of your friend, and if you know, you know.
Overpower enemies with the new chain ability system. Ally all enemy attacks also synergize with her zone ability. Chain ability activates on an ally other than you uses an all enemies attack skill. Activates up to 5 times per turn. Already start to think about what attacks might be good here. Effect: execute chain ability specific scattering kick. Scattering kick. Earth type blunt attack on all enemies. XL times 2 and inflict stun. And strength further increased based on number of fist/hammer equipped allies in the front line, excluding attacks. 3.
Okay.
Zone ability area attack. Stack 1 area attack whenever an ally deals damage with an all enemy attack. Consume 3 area attack whenever an ally deals damage with a single enemy attack. Blunt attack damage is boosted based on number of stacks. Hell's Gate.
Okay.
Earth type blunt attack on all enemies, XL times 3, and user's critical rate plus 100% for 3 moves. Earth type attack up 50%, 3 turns, max stack times 3, and Roaring Bash stance attack again.
Okay. She seems easy to use.
Her
very much
stellar
like
skill buffs her.
Like she seems very used. Like, you know, you just put like a bunch of like fist and hammer users that do all type attack damage. I don't even think it's relevant if you put like Earth. I think just like the fact that they're blunt is good enough. So
use it during Stellar Burst for greater effects. Stronger id means more zone ability stacks means stronger chain abilities. Stellar skill Unspeakable End. Once again, love these names. Enhanced. Earth type blunt attack on all enemies, XXL, and user gains singular focus for 3 turns. In Stellar Burst, strength increase times 20, and user enters Get Serious mode for 3 turns. An ally in the slot, to the user's right gains whole ground. Say in the slot, and I think is off the line of scrimmage by on an X receiver. Get Serious mode, user's critical rate plus 200% and power plus 100.
Okay, that's really good.
Endurance plus 100 and spirit. Additional ability enhanced. At battle start and frontline, stack 15 abide on user. This is not the dude. And with 4 fist hammer characters in the front line, deploy Roaring Bash.
I'm not the most technical, but I believe that wait, I totally forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, I believe that she's going to be very useful with weapons and gears that make her super slow.
The tips aren't over because we have a sidekick. Here's Baki Battle's tips. Baki's
the
battle
sidekick does
tips,
not
sidekick
seem
edition.
that useful. Like
For Hazama, great
her,
compatibility with id and other hammer fists users. Auto skill Eternal Unending. Blunt attack on all enemies XL and hammer fist equipped characters.
Oh, never mind. 50% critic.
3 turns, max attack times 5. In Roaring Bash stance, party's critical rate plus 15% for 3 moves. When another zone is deployed, strength increase times 2. With 3 blunt weapons, allies in front line, charge stack plus 1. Charge skill, Fragile Illusion. Blunt attack on all enemies, times 5, XL, and deploy Roaring Bash stance. With id, Nirvana in front line, it gains strength increased based on number of chains until end of turn. Max 5 hits. Aura 1, Glory. Targets all party members, activates when Roaring Bash stance is deployed. All party members.
So anything that is blunt is going to work with her, not necessarily Earth.
Baki recommends focusing on blunt type allies with all enemy skills. Bring Hazama along for even more damage.
All right, so good thing. I'm gonna need to get Daisy because I had her and I wanted her from the beginning and I never used her.
Tips here. Focus on
and we
all
got
enemy
Shawnee,
attacks.
Thorborn Witch, which I got not too long ago.
Her stellar skill when used in Stellar Burst buffs her with her serious mode. Burn your stacks of Abide by using Earth Split Sol for a huge single hit. Recommended allies include Daisy AS, Virtual Reflection CL, Undercover Scribe Renry, Thornbound Witch Shani, Lovely AS, and Claw.
It is I, Claude. I miss Claude.
And Backy's Battle Tips.
What else we got? New feature from 3.10.
Now let's talk about some more new features that are coming.
Dude, they
starting
cooked.
with
They
version
cooked.
3.10.0. Man, that's just an even nice number to land on. To help me introduce these new features are some familiar faces: global version producer Koike-san and global team dev member Baki-san. Take it away, gentlemen.
Just checking for the time, guys. It is a big video. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff to
こんにち
cover.
は。本日登場2
I'm
回
just
目の
super
ご視聴
happy
で
to
す。
watch this.
同
with
じ
you.
くバッキーです。
Hope you guys are
今
too.
回ですね、
はい
スタイル専用グラスターのアップデートが入ります。
I
はい
do not know this.
そ
What
の
is
前
this?
なんですけれども、
Special
まず、
glass.
特殊グラスターについて、軽く紹介しておければと思うんですが、バッキーは特殊グラスター活用してますか？
もちろんです。定期的にお焚き上げしに行って、豆星のキャラの新〇〇の証を、手に入れてますね。
はい。そんな特殊グラスターの、〇〇証グラスターなんですけれども、
はい
今まではですね、証のグラスターを、さらに3つ集めることで、新
Sure.
なんとかの証みたいな感じで、強化できていたんですけれども、次回アップデートよりですね、さらに、その上の極みなんとかの証に強化するようになれます。
おお。
はい、そもそもですね、グラスタって複雑でよくわからないよという方向けに、簡単に説明いたしますと、メインストーリー第2部でですね、開放されるキャラクター強化要素でして、
Okay, so true
それぞれ
Grastar.
さまざまな能力を持つグラスターを活性化したりして、能力を高めて、でそれを装備することで、ステータスとかダメージが増えたりするよというものなんですけれども、
はい。
本来ですね、グラスターが装備できる数が枠によって決められておりまして、でこのなんとかの証系のグラスターについては、他の汎用グラスターと、装備薬が被らないっていうところと、
That is true.
あと効果を発揮するキャラが、グラスターと紐づいているので、とりあえず強くしたいなと思ったキャラの、仲間の証のグラスターをですね、作っておいて損はないかなと個人的に思ったりしてます。
そうですね。作って損はないですよね。はい。ではですね、その新しい証グラスタについての名称の発表をお願いいたします。
Okay.
はい、極みグラスターです。特化している部分は、装備キャラの点命値に応じて全パラメータがですね、最大25上昇するアビリティが追加されます。
それはかなり嬉しいですね。
でさらにですね、装備画面のこのスライドのですね、装備画面のように専用エフェクトが出るようになります。
はい、キャラの後ろに表示されているこの武器種の文様が光ってますよね。ちなみにこの新〇〇の証は作り方が少し変わっているっていうふうに聞いてまして、いわゆる極み〇〇の証もこの専用の作り方があるっていうふうに聞いてます。
はい、そうなんです。どうするかというのは、図でも紹介できればと思うんですが、まずスタイルごとに必要数が異なるんですけれども、各書物ですね、これをそれぞれ集めて証グラスターを作りまして、さらにそれを3つ集めて新証のグラスターを作ります。でそしてその後に今回登場する粛清の証というグラスターですね、こちらを新証のグラスターと交換することで極み証グラスターを作ることができます。
はい、ありがとうございます。そして、新たなアイテム、粛清の証の入手方法についてもこちら解説お願いいたします。
はい、こちらがですね、新しい要素になっておりまして、次回アップデートよりアナザーダンジョンクリア時の報酬などで、低確率でドロップする、粛清の断片ですね、こちらを、10個集めることで、粛清の証1つと交換できるようになります。
Some more grinding,
お
which is
約
not
束としてお
bad.
伝えしておきますと、これはあくまでさらにキャラクターを強くできる要素の追加ということで、今後極みグラスターがないとクリアできないといった、難易度の水準を上げるためのものではありませんので、あくまで好きなキャラクターを、もっと強くしたいなという時の、プレイ幅として捉えていただければと思います。
今までの証グラスターとかもそうでしたからね。
そうですね、そしてこの証グラスターを作るためには、お焚き上げという機能を、猫神神社のイベントを開放してですね、それをする必要があったんですが、今回の追加に伴いまして、より多くの方に証グラスターを、触っていただきたいという思いもありまして、イベントの緩和を導入予定です。今までお守り集めというイベントがあったんですが、
That's nice,
これをクリアしなくても
I'm not gonna lie, guys.
お焚き上げ自
Like
体
these like personal Grasta, except for like a couple of characters that I randomly did it one time because I don't know, I was like bored or whatever. It's
は
not
できるよう
a
に
thing
緩
that I
和し
use
つ
because
つ、
like
攻略中
the
の方や
stats
す
are
でにクリアしている方向けにも
not that
お守
much.
りイ
Maybe
ベント
this
自
is
体は
gonna
残し
help. I mean,
つ
it's
つ、クリアしている
a
と
cool system,
さらに報酬がもらえる
but
という形に調整
I
させてい
feel
た
like
だき
it's
ます。
just
こ
like
れ
in
か
the
らこ
long
のイベ
run,
ントを
like
始
it's
め
really
る
min
方
maxing
に
at
は
this point,
いい
and not
調
everyone
整
likes
です
to
ね。
do that.
はい、そうですね。あと、お焚き上げ関連の UI がですね、ちょっと使いづらいというご意見も、以前から頂戴しておりまして、こちらはちょっと次回以降にはなってしまうんですが、UI 改善を予定しておりますので、準備でき次第追ってご案内とさせてください。というわけで、
Small note, guys. If these grass studs gives us like a background effect, it would be kind of cool. Just so it would be a cool idea to unlock like universal grass stud just for like effect. For example, for like Christmas, you have like a green, like a Santa Claus horror. For Halloween, like a bat or something. I don't know,
そんな
just
お焚き上げについて
ways
なんで
for
すが、
them
今まで
to add
証とか、あと特殊グラスタ
cosmetic in the
です
game.
ね。触ってこなかったという人も、この機会にぜひここ神社に行ってもらえたらなと思います。
意外と記憶の書をたくさん持ってて、すぐ作れるじゃんみたいなこと
Yeah,
もあ
I
りま
have
すか
some
らね。
tones, but
そして続いて、夢見にですね、新たなシステム、成績の追加を行います。こちらはですね、次回アップ
Okay. I seen this. I was part of some discussion on the Discord today, and yeah, this a lot of people are happy, a lot of people are not happy.
デート以降に追加される出会いを、クロノスの石を消費して行うと、消費したクロノスの石の数に応じて、成績というポイントが溜まっていくという仕組みが追加されます。そして溜まったポイントに応じてですね、この自動的にさまざまな報酬が付与されるという機能になっておりまして、この際ちょっとご留意いただきたい点がいくつかあるんですけれども、まず基本的になんですが、成績は出会いが追加されるバージョンごとに溜まっていきます。
はい。
例えば今回のアップデートですと、バージョン 3.10.0 ということで、ここで追加された出会いを利用して、1000ポイント貯めたとしますが、次にバージョン、例えば仮にですが 3.10.10 で追加された出会いを、クロノスの石を1000個使って出会った場合、それぞれで1000ポイントずつ貯まっているというような感じになります。
これはじゃあリリースしてすぐに出会いを行っても、日にちが経過してから行っても同じ出会いであれば同じところにポイントがたまるよということですよね。
はい、そうですね。なのでどの出会いでどの成績がたまるかというのは、夢見画面でしっかり確認していただくようにお願いします。
はい。
であとですね、基本的にそのバージョンで追加された出会いの開催期間が終了してしまうと、もうそのバージョンの成績を、貯める手段がなくなってしまうので、出会いの開催期間、あとは
guys, no, that's not how you make a system. No. You should make it so that, I mean, depends how they're gonna make it, but like, no, make it so that it
成
carries
績の有効
away.
期間についても、よくご確認いただくようにお願いします。そして成績のたまり方についてなんですが、クロノスの石を使った数に応じて、1ポイントずつたまるんですが、優勝クロノスの石を使って出会った場合は、3倍の成績がたまります。
じゃあ例えば優勝クロノスの石を使う運命の出会いの場合、自動的に3000ポイントたまるということなんですが、例えばその無償クロノスの石も使える仲間との出会い、これを無償石300個と優勝石700個を使って出会った場合はどうなるんですかね。
その場合は、無償の分が300で優勝が700の3倍なので2100ということで合わせて2400たまります。
なるほど、ありがとうございます。
はい、一応ここスライドでも書かれているんですが、50個と50個だった場合は無償分が50、優勝分だったら150みたいな。
Again, it really depends on the reward, and like if the rewards are just like stuff that you can get in the game, it's just about min-maxing. I know some people aren't gonna like it because some people want everything now, but I don't know how I feel
クロ
about
ノス
this.
の石を使用しない出会い、具体的にはチケットなどですね、こちらを使った出会いについては、成績がたまらないというところと、あとは定常タブにある、無期限の出会いですね、こちらについても成績はたまりませんのでご注意ください。たまる出会いは夢見画面に必ず表示されておりますので、確認するようにお願いいたします。
はい。
続いて成績がたまることで獲得できる報酬についても紹介しますが、ちょっと数が多いので一覧の表を用意しました。
はい、いやーこれ聖堂覚醒に役立つアイテム、万象の断片とか、あとさっき出てきた粛清の断片もありますね。
はい、そうですね。あと書物や、グラスタなんかも置いてあると思うんですけれども、これはそのバージョンで追加される新キャラですとか新スタイルのものになりますので、そのキャラクターの育成ですとかスタイルチェンジをサポートするようなアイテムが手に入ります。
はい、ありがとうございます。さらにこの報酬内容に多く見られる成績の雫についても解説をお願いいたします。
はい、こちらはですね星5クラスのキャラクター1人と出会える、夢見のチケットになっているんですが、大きな特徴としまして、その出会いに紐づく新キャラクターまたは新スタイルですね、こちらが10% の確率で登場します。
ってことは今までの出会いの仕組みで例えるなら、このフィーチャーされたキャラと 10% のその運命の出会いの10人目の出会いが、いわゆる単発でできるみたいなことですよね。
はい、そうですね、ただしちょっと成績の雫につきましては、ピックアップボーナスはないので、そこだけご注意ください。
はい。
成績で獲得できる報酬や条件については、追加されるキャラクターのスタイルなどによって異なるほか、アップデートなどで変更が入る場合もありますので、必ず出会い画面にて報酬一覧を確認するようにお願いいたします。はい、では今回追加されるまとめがこちらになります。先ほどの報酬については、一部は並んでもらえるものもあります。
Alright, let's read this. The new style exclusive grass says that the grass arrays equipment character is all stat by 25%, which is not bad, but it's not, it's more mid-maxing. Traded Faded Star Proof, new Grasta and 1 T Grasta for 1 E Grasta. Collect 10 Faded Star Fragment to trade them for one Faded Proved Grasta. Okay, so I need... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Star Fragment. Okay. Collect 10 Star Fragment for stat. Trade Star Proofness. Okay.
なので、
How do I
周
get
回で
Star
頑張り
Fragment?
ます
I
っ
guess
ていう
they
人も
drop.
大丈夫ですし、あとは時短として、確実に手に入る成績の獲得を目指してもらっても良いです。自分で合うやり方を選んでもらえればと思います。
そうですね。成績を貯めないと星5クラスやその極みグラスタが手に入らないというわけではないので、自分のペースに合ったやり方で今後も仲間たちと出会ってもらえればと思います。
So I get what they're trying to do. I just don't think it's the right way to do it. I personally would have done is, instead of having the flat 10% bonus after you're spending a certain amount, I would have said like 10% on that characters, or just increase the rate of that specific characters, not the entire banner. Because for people that, because here's the thing, like for people that, for free to play player, getting 10,000 stone is not easy feat. So yeah, I mean, it's not perfect. Hopefully, Global and Japan are going to push back a little bit. I think the system wants to be good. I think there's a good idea for that pity banner system, but I just think that the numbers are not good. The other system though that makes you reward for like you spending more. What I would personally do, and that's just me, is instead of like attaching the reward to a specific banner, I would make it universal, and you decide, like, and you get to decide for which character you want to cash out. So that way, it seems like you get what you want more than just
thank you once again.
But that's me.
To Koiki-san and Baki-san.
That's me. I don't know.
Helping out with the explanations there.
It seems complex, but once we have it in face,
let's talk about the encounters for version 3.10. First, obviously the character that is being introduced, the main event here, ally encounter id with Hazama as a pickup bonus, a 5-star id appears Stellar Awakened. Encounter after Stellar Awakening to receive an additional 10 shadow points. 5-star id appears at a rate of 10% on the 10th encounter, and you can encounter the sidekick Hazama by encountering 5-star id. You can obtain Nirvana Star Trails from this encounter. Some details here. 1,000 paid Chronostones required for each 10 allies bundle. Imaging content.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I understand
duration of this one.
Money is important. I understand all of that is just
update through December 29th.
Still processing.
2:59 and UTC. Next, Fateful Encounter Concerto series. On the 10th encounter, you are guaranteed to encounter one of the featured 5-star class characters. You could obtain Nirvana Star Trails from this encounter. This one, once again,
it's a good banner though, by the way, guys. This is a decent
update.
Good banner, actually. Every character that's there is good.
TC. No pickup bonus on this one. Next, the Rumbling Secrets edition of Fateful Encounter. On the 10th encounter, Sarius, Blooming Blade Akane, Daisy Another Style, Claude Extra Style, Beautiful Stranger Shannon appear at a 10% encounter rate each, and you can obtain Nirvana Star Trails from this encounter. There's no pickup bonus. Same duration for this encounter.
It's kind of weird.
And lastly, Journey's Outset Edition. On the 10th encounter, you are guaranteed to encounter one of these dungeon clearing characters, either Flam Lapis or Tsubame style. You could obtain Nirvana Star Trails from this encounter.
Both are still relevant in the meta, by the way. They're still really good.
Bundle. Same duration, requirements, etc. as before. We are not quite done.
Future
yet.
update.
Let's
All right.
A little bit into the future.
All right, we got like 10 minutes.
This is going to be a little bit like our quiz game that we did the last time. The little game we played.
That little hairstyle reminded me of a character from Azure Lane.
Ask you in the chat. Who do you think this character is?
I don't know who
just
that
by
is.
Just by looking at this little fragment of the image here.
I don't know.
Some interesting guesses.
Some interesting, maybe? Blonde hair? Maybe?
I'll give you another clue. How about this?
No, that's no. So,
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a quick hint. That sword to me looks a little bit like a letter opener.
Alright, it's Alcil. It's Alcil. Wow, already? She's getting like a new form? I guess she sold well. Alright, what does she look like?
That's right. Some of you probably got it.
Oh, wow.
It was, the answer is Alcil, costumed antique weapons fanatic. Alcil, voiced by Eileen Mythen, is getting another style.
Oh boy. Alright, I have a lot to say to this. Alright, so we get the Alice in Wonderland reference, right? It's the Alice in Wonderland, right? Yeah. Here's the thing. It's a cool character. It doesn't fit with Alcil at all. Alcil is not the type of character who would wear like a revealing like thing here.
We have comments from the creator here, from designer
Shinichiro
Yamamoto, who says, "I'm Yamamoto, the designer lead for Ellie. I figured an antiques maniac like her would have one or two antique outfits, and while I figured it wouldn't be a royal outfit, it would probably look high class. Before I knew it, it turned into Alice." No, I shouldn't tell a lie. The scenario lead asked me, "What do you want to put Ellie into?" And I replied firmly and loudly, "Something Alice-like." Look, he said loudly, I want to be authentic. Ellie is nimble and light, and I wanted to keep those elements, so that's where it came from. That's not a lie. I showed Japan version producer Hirasawa the design. He gave me the okay. So I thought I had free reign to do as I pleased until he brought me back down with a pose correction.
Can we see that pose?
Oopsie.
Can we see that pose?
Please look forward to seeing the new side of Alcil.
Are we gonna see a kid? I guess not, right?
And a character is getting a stellar awakening.
So I just real quick. Yeah, like I would have. Here's a cool idea. I'm just gonna throw it out there, but like, instead of like doing this, why not make her the first character to be versatile in every weapon type? Like, have her dressed as like a mismatch knight or a mismatch like antique collector, you know, like a bunch of like mismatched pieces of armor from different era, and then her skill set would be related to every different zone. So piercing, blunt, and slashing. Love Scott's face here, by the way. And that would be like a cool way. Like every time like she comes into battle, like it's switch or something like that would have been kind of cool. Instead of like this more generic, sexy Alice in Wonderland looking. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Give you a chance to guess on this one too. Who do you think is getting the Stellar Awakening? Now, obviously, if you are looking at the Japan stream, please, no spoilers, no guesses.
All right, what do
no
we
spoilers,
got?
But who do you think this is? For those who aren't spoiling. For those who are having more fun. This is a character, this is an important character in my lineup, especially at the early stages of the game.
All right, so another character. I see.
Quite a bit. Yuna.
Oh, okay.
Is getting a Stellar Awakening.
Nice. She did carry me a lot from back in the day. Mega Poison and Mega Pain.
The Mythos, Shadow of Sin and Steel, is going to be entering the second half.
Already?
That's right. We're already at the halfway point,
which is sad.
for this mythos. It feels like it started just yesterday.
It did, actually.
Coming soon,
which is
Chapter
sad.
4, What Remains of What Was. And another character will be getting more... we'll be getting an extra style here. Any guesses for this character?
I know because I saw the bug. Nikoko.
Nikoko extra style.
What do I have to say? Love the cats. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but like, love the cat. Like, that mirror reminds me of a Japanese legend. I don't quite remember, but it has something. Oh man, I have it on tip of my tongue. But besides that, yeah, they're going with like the Japanese priestess, like white and red. Her head is kind of weird, but I don't know. Nikoko, like I know a lot of people like Nikoko. She's alright. She's not my
got
style.
a whole marching band with her.
She's alright.
What do you all think of the art?
She's cool. I mean, yeah, nothing to say. Like, she's cool.
In addition, quality of life updates are coming. Damage indication.
Cool.
Damage
Apostrophe.
values will be marked with quotation marks to make it easier to grasp not quotation marks, with commas. The damage will be marked with commas so that you can more easily understand how much damage.
Which is great.
Rather than just a long string of numbers, it's going to be broken up with commas. That will be added in a future update.
Which is cool.
All right, everybody, we are nearing the finish line now. Let us summarize
All
not
right,
just
that's big
Symphony
big
and
thing.
not just what's coming in the 3.10.0 update. Let's summarize the entire Another Eden Winter Festival 2024. First, the version 3.10.0 releases December 5th.
Okay.
We are crossing over, having a symphony with Atelier Ryza, the Symphony Crystal of Wisdom, and the Secret Castle will debut, and Ryza, Claudia, and Impel will become your allies just by progressing through the story. There are a bevy of campaigns offering Chronostones, including 1,000 Chronostones just for starting the symphony, and we are increasing today's item up to 1,000 Chronostones for logging in. Once again, we put on our math hats and realized that 50 times 20 is 1,000. 20 days of increased Chronostones for you.
Great.
There's also going to be a campaign on the Japan side, but I want to tell you about it here because it'll affect you. You'll probably get
like that.
rewards out of it. A special website is being set up for what this reads here is Aldo Alchemy Challenge.
Okay.
This is a Japanese-only special website.
Damn it.
But 500 Chronostones will be handed out if the goal is reached for applicable posts of that. And even though it is a Japan campaign, the global version, all the global players will receive the rewards for that as well, assuming that it is successful. Next, id will be added to the encounter. Your fateful encounter
Soon.
will drop.
Don't spend your stone guess today.
We have a few system updates coming, including some tweaks to the graphical system.
Guys. 2 hours.
All
video.
stats will be raised up to 25, and the new feature Star Trail. Reminder: collect star trails based on the number of Chronostones used for target encounters.
Not a
receive
big fan of
various
that.
rewards. Free Chronostones will earn 1 star trail per Chronostone used. Then, looking into the future, El Seal, another style, will arrive.
I keep saying El Seal, but El Seal.
Apparently from the Looking Glass. Yuna's 5-star Oracle will receive a Stellar Awakening,
And a tremendous weapon.
we did not mention this before, but a little a bonus reveal here at the summary: Manifestation True Weapon Discovery. In addition, Nekoko's extra style will arrive, and there will be some quality of life changes regarding the damage indication.
Yeah, that's pretty
that we
nice.
talked about before. The little addition of commas, so it's a little easier to see how much damage to the baddies you are
inventory
in fact.
stuff, guys.
A reminder from the top of the show, that we are doing a live stream campaign.
think we
Everybody
reached our
will
goals.
get Chrono Stones depending on the number of reactions to the post that is posted again on our social media for both global and Japan. And you can see the numbers here for what you need to reach for and how many Chrono Stones to get. I wish I could give you an update as to how successful we are or are not at this moment. But unfortunately, I am stuck here in the past. However, we will be posting on social media very soon as to whether the goal has been reached. So please check our social media. We'll let you know about that. The reward
will be sent December 7th,
for
which
the
is pretty
pre-live
neat,
stream
pretty close.
campaign will be sent out December 7th. So very, very, very soon. Check your inboxes for that. Now let's talk about a chance to get up to 3,000 Chrono Stones. Once again, just kind of recapping some of the campaigns.
He's recapping a
Start
lot.
the Symphony, Crystal of Wisdom, and Secret Castle get 1,000 Chrono Stones. Today's item will be increased to 50 Chrono Stones.
Which is
Log in
good.
every day, get up to 1,000 Chrono Stones. The pre-live stream campaign, we just went over the results of that, which was up to 500 Chrono Stones. Hopefully we hit all of those. And then the number of posts with Aldo's hashtag Aldo's Alchemy Challenge hits the goal count. 500 Chrono Stones will be sent out. This campaign is actually being held in Japan, but it will be sent out in the global version.
Good.
Well, last but not least.
Ooh, okay.
Last but not
least. All right.
Some special encounters for, especially for the Another Eden Winter Festival 2024. Twin
Free?
Destinies
All right, that's
Encounter,
kinda good.
Brilliant Encounter. On the Twin
Four-star or higher,
Destinies
then can be
Encounter,
changed to a 5-star
Another
encounter.
style 5-star or extra style 5-star are
I think I'll pull
guaranteed
on the
on both the
Brilliant
9th
Encounter
and
just for
10th
shit and
encounters.
giggles.
This is a 1,000 paid Chrono Stone banner. The Brilliant Encounter, a 4-star character or higher that can change to a 5-star, is guaranteed on the 10th encounter. This is a free 1,000 Chrono Stone banner. Duration will be from the update through December 8th, so those will be here today, gone tomorrow, practically. Not quite tomorrow,
yeah.
like a few days.
Jesus, all right.
But still, very short amount of time, so be sure to take advantage of those while you can. And that does it for this, once again, not so live.
Gonna skip it, guys, if there's
Be
anything.
kind
No.
to each other, and have a great day.
All right, guys. So that was it for today's update. Wow. I paused on Scott's face. 10 out of 10. Okay, so we're gonna go with everything from the top, guys. I don't want to take too much of your time. This took almost 2 hours. So very, very big fan of Id. The new character looks freaking amazing. I love her design. I'm in the camp of Another Eden. Don't be afraid. Push a little bit of the boundaries. Do a little bit more risque stuff. Do a little bit more like crazy and over the top. Just in the boundaries of, don't cross the line, but you can touch it a little bit. As for the new quote unquote pity system, I'm not entirely sure like what they're trying to do with this. Like, okay, like I get it from they want to make spending customers spend more, so I assume they have all the metrics. So like this, I assume this isn't like a decision that someone just did it. Like there's probably like math and like study behind it. So the way I see it is spenders in Another Eden spend. Like they spend good money and they want them to spend a little bit more or give them an incentive to keep spending money. So that's why they created that system. Sadly, it's not really for their free-to-play players, which is sad because free-to-play players also keeps your game alive, even though whales keep it alive. But free-to-play players are the one that shares both of them. You need both of them pretty much. So for that system, I'm not sure. Like hopefully they can tweak it. That'd be great if either like the overall reward you could carry and choose on which character you spend. Or maybe make it so that the 10% is on that character and not, the character from the banner. So example, Id, not 10% of a 5-star. Might take some programming wizardry to fix that, but otherwise it could be good. It's not terrible, but it's good, but not great. I'm sorry to say this. Elseal is, again, I was saying like Alice in Wonderland. She's alright. Like, the opening here would look good on a more mature, more risque character, more like, not an innocent mailman slash assassin, maybe more some like kind of Izuki or Uzuki, maybe like, you know, like that type of, or id, you know, mature, more mature woman, like less. Elle still to me feels like she's 14, like she feels like a kid. So maybe I would have said like, you know, make her have like a bunch of like pieces of weapon on her, and like her kid would be like different weapon style stands or something like that would have been great. Like a skill that says like, I don't know, use it once, it's slash, hammer, pierce, or something. Like, you know, I'm just spitballing here. I could probably come up with something pretty decent. The new Nikoko is good. Like we seen it leak last week. Again, Nikoko was never my favorite character. I always thought she looks kind of like weird to me, but her design is good. Like, you know, it's pretty decent. I got nothing to say. Bringing back Yuna from the pit of like release, that's kind of cool, because Yuna did carry me way back. And if I remember correctly too, like her character quest was pretty cool. Like she's supposed to be like an OP water mage, I believe. It's been a long time, so which is great. And the Symphony Atelier Ryza is also like up there. So far, like one of the best update. They're one of the best, like, you know, update that we had. And then that's pretty much it, guys. So that being said, guys, if you like what I do, please hit the subscribe button and the like button, guys. And I'll see you next time for another Eden Atelier Ryza. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.